All right, everyone. I was seeing a little dropped frame rate, but I think I fixed it on the stream. Looks like we are green now. Shouldn't have too many issues, I should say. Just kind of taking a peek at it. Oh, hi. How's the lighting? How's everybody doing? FS25 is out. Came out yesterday. Got our first video out yesterday. We'll probably only keep the camera on for a little bit as we get going. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. What do we got in here? Lee, how's it going? Brandon. Oh, notification. Why are those alerts? Did the alert pop up for you guys? I heard it. I didn't see it. Oh, hold on. Let me fix something. I got to slide over here. I think that happened. I don't know what the alert was because I didn't see it. It was probably a subscriber. Fish, how's it going? Kenny. Sibes? Is that how you say that? Kingy's Gaming. That's hard to say. I'm new here. Just wanted to say I love the content. Watch Whiskey RP and the first Rag to Riches on your channel. Excited to see the new content. Thanks. Thank you, Colt Cupbearer. I don't know about this hype music we got going on, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out the playlist. So, what we're gonna do with these sessions is we're going to kind of do a let's play. We're gonna kind of do a live let's play while we chat with each other and just hang out. Totally enjoying the vibe. Thanks for helping on the Discord. Oh, no problem at all. Coffee beans. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. You should plant coffee beans. Do they have coffee beans in the new game? I don't even know everything that's in it yet. I mean, we'll probably get a mod eventually that'll give us coffee beans, but we don't have that yet. We do have buffalo mozzarella though, which seems awesome. Canned peas, canola oil. The new icons look pretty good. How is the quality of the screen, the video that you're seeing? I've been getting feedback that it's not looking great. Hans Big Honcho, how's it going? Steve, how's it going? Made you start your own, Steven made you start your own logging operation. That is sweet. Looks good. All right, so I haven't done, let me know, I have a different mix in my my headphones than you guys do, and I can't hear the game at all. I think the music's too loud in my mix. I'll get this set up eventually. There we go. I pulled the music down in my mix. That's a little obnoxious. So I have, oh, the screen's flashing again. I thought I fixed that. So I haven't done anything with rice yet. You guys are gonna witness that firsthand here. And I don't know how everyone's feeling about it. I'm not too sure about this little machine. My gas pedal's sticking. That's not good either. So let's learn here. Do we have to unfold this to operate it? It doesn't look like we do have to lower it though. This little wire right here, is it only on this side? Oh, it's like a pipe. Okay, well it is like a wire. That seems problematic to me. Let's see. Okay, we got it lowered. We got it turned on. Let's get into this field that's a little bit lower. And I mapped a button on my steering wheel for AI workers here. We're gonna go to this, and 3 headlands is what it recommends. What does everyone think so far of the new guided steering? I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm still looking forward to see what they do with course play, because there's certain things that I'm not quite sold on. I think the biggest thing I would like to see is just this working direction added to the AI worker, so that you can customize the working direction, and then when you want to switch back and forth between the AI worker and yourself doing the job, then you're able to do that. Where right now, if I customized it, it really wouldn't help us. But this field's, oh, I guess it's not a square. It's pretty close to being square. Okay, is this one that's not going to let me reverse without lifting? Some things my brake pedal that I use for going in reverse isn't... What? Why did it do that? Sorry. My brake pedal doesn't actually... I don't think it has enough torque or something. I don't know. But it won't actually go backwards sometimes with the brake pedal, so I still have to use my hand on the S key every once in a while. I haven't figured it out. I haven't really looked into it to figure out what's going on with that. Let's see who's joined. Oh, I was looking at chat. I didn't even hear the beep. Does this sound muffled to you guys? Like, it sounds a little weird to me right now. And did we lose music? Chickens are awesome, bro. How's it going? Okay, Jacopo, nice to see your face. Joining a live stream for the first time. Yes, we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best to be very consistent with these live streams moving forward. And I really wanted to with 22, and I just couldn't get it down. Big Honcho, I said that name already. Working on the farm in the 1998 in Arkansas. When rice, we did rice, so you can't, so I can't wait. Oh, you did rice. Was it like the long rice, or was it this style of rice? Because this is all like a new world to me. The fact that you have the flooded field like this, well, flooded fields isn't a new world to me, because in Arizona there was a lot of irrigation going on. But having it this way where it's dipped down a little bit, a little lowered, so it retains the water completely, that's what's pretty interesting to me. I don't think it's weird or anything. It's just, it's different. Long rice, nice. Can't hear the game? Is it because the music's too loud or because the game's too quiet? Let me switch mixes real quick. How's that? Is that better? And I gotta switch back. I don't like hearing myself. Music's too loud. Okay, yeah, let me pull that down a little bit. I think with the playlist I'm using, I need to get that mouse closer. Actually, I can move it. It's a wireless mouse. I'm such a dork. It's a wireless mouse. I can bring it right here and I can look over and do stuff. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And I think with this playlist, it's going to be very inconsistent. It's an Epidemic Sound playlist that I put together, but some songs are going to be louder than others. That's been my biggest complaint with Epidemic Sounds. It seems like some songs are just like way louder, and I know they're coming from different artists, so there's probably no regulation on like balancing all of that out, but I don't know. Just now I don't hear music at all. It's so... This machine is a little weird. I think it's going to drown things out. All right, let me see that. Okay, that sounds like a good blend of the two. That sounds like a good blend of the two. So let's line that up. I need to get a cruise control button mapped on my steering wheel. So we're gonna go in to controls. Oh, it's super quiet now that you can't hear that. And we're gonna have to find this. So increase cruise control, but where is enable cruise control? Enable cruise control. So we'll go over here, and there is a cruise control button on this steering wheel, so we'll do that. Oops, that didn't save. That didn't save. Toggle cruise control. I just confused myself. Hunter, that's a word I can't say. I don't even know what that means. I know what it means, but I've drawn a blank. Razor, how's it going? Save changes. Okay, so now when I hit this button, cruise control, it goes. Oh, I don't have to reach to the keyboard anymore. All right, guys, I'll keep up Coffee beans in a greenhouse? No. There's not in the base game. No way. It's not on the list. I don't believe you. It's under here. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. I mean, we got mushrooms, but I don't think we have coffee beans. Don't think we have coffee beans, but how is this harvest going? I've never done this before, so like I said, the rice is new to me. Oh, and then I'm using my keyboard, and I don't have to anymore. Oh, that's so much better. Rice saplings and mushrooms, yeah, those are the two new ones. I got super excited when I saw the price of rice saplings, and I was gonna do like a millionaire challenge, and then I realized that the spawnable, or the pallet, isn't like a whole 1,000 saplings, so you need a ton of the pallets to get the money that per 1,000 is. So Mark, how's it going? Brian, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. We're live a little earlier. This won't be our regular time to be live, with the game launch, trying to be friendly with each other in our little community, and not stream on top of each other, since I was going to do a solo stream and kind of just get my stream schedule established again. So I know Nate is streaming, I think he said about 8:30, so which is Eastern time. So if we're still live at that point, which we probably will be, we'll probably redirect to him when we finish. Mark, how's it going? When I load the map, I get 3 pink light, bottom left. Like a watermark. Get a water trailer and activate the mushroom farm. All right, we can do that tonight. Yeah, this base farm does come with the mushroom farm. That's right. I have watched a little bit of Daggerwind series, not all of it. So I'm trying to get caught up. I am currently using one mod that I created, or not I created, that I modified myself, but everything else I'm using is just in Mod Hub right now. The speed override, you can see toggle speed limit. I do have that installed. I am not sharing that because I didn't create the mod, and I will wait for the mod creator to share that with the rest of the community. It just seems like that's the right thing to do. It's not my creation, I just modified it from the last version. It was pretty easy to do. I'm in the UK, it's 23:09 ATM at the moment. It's nice to be able to catch a stream. You know, Steven, that was partially a thought process of doing this a little bit earlier. It doesn't work with my normal schedule because I have a shadow on my face from the mic. It doesn't normally work with my schedule because of my day job, but I took this week off. I took this week off of the day job to really focus on the launch of this game because I knew I was excited about it. And it's the first time I've taken a week off for something that wasn't like a family vacation or anything in a long time. Farmer Cop figures out how to do the command prompts of super strength, like this. Yeah, that's kind of base game for PC now. I don't know how many people are really talking about it, but it is in there. Before I even knew about easy dev tools, I was shutting off the HUD that way in the last game. You can just do that, go into flight mode as well. So it's kind of nice. One of the things that I'm constantly saying is there's a lot of features that are getting caught up from mods to just base game, and that's what this release really feels like to me. But I might be in the minority in that opinion. Started watching Daggerwind again with the 25 series, liking it a lot. Yeah, he's doing a great job with that. Any plans for a new RP series? I do have a few plans that I'm waiting for some good mods, some good maps. One that I've publicly, I guess, talked about is we're gonna do a series on the origin story of the farm rescue. I got one of the, every once in a while you'll get a comment, or I'll get a comment that makes me just think, why didn't I think about that? And the idea was for an origin story. Why is it not locking in? Let's turn the HUD back on. was for the origin story. Like, where is, you know, the farm rescue farm? Like, where is their original farm at? So we'll be doing a series for that, and I'm excited about that. I have really detailed plans for that. It's going to be pretty sweet. Don't do anything constructibles early game. Costs way too much to buy. Oh, like build the sawmill and then build a shed. Yeah, I was tempted to do that in the, I'm already forgetting the name of it, Riverbend map, but I came to that conclusion. Chat disconnected. Please wait while you reconnect. Oh. But I came to that conclusion that it was going to be too much upfront cost just to get the sawmill going, and then even the cheap sawmill or the baby sawmill doesn't seem to produce fast enough to really be worth it. I was actually talking with Nate about that earlier, kind of talking about the pluses and minuses of that, and it's super nice to have like a progression for your productions and not just like get a production and then you have the production, but now we can have like smaller productions while we're growing our farm, and then later on as the farm gets bigger you can upgrade those productions. Yeah, it needs concrete too. Oh, do like everything? Well, the shed, the like pre-placed down shed in Riverbend Springs is just needs long planks, and wood beams. So I think it's just a wood shed, but I would see how like the foundation would need concrete. And I did disable stones for the Riverbend playthrough. This one I have it enabled because I didn't realize they actually gave stones more of a actual purpose, which I think is awesome. Yeah, the first stage. Oh. Wouldn't you want the foundation first? Wombat, how's it going? Haven't seen that name in a while. Nope, we want this one. There we go. How full are we? 83%. That is weird. I don't know. I hear there's a lot of use for stones now. That's what I'm seeing just by popping around the menus and getting more familiar with all of the goods and the production. So I've been debating already, and I probably will re-enable stones when I have a little bit more money in that other playthrough. It's nice, because before, it just felt like it was a waste of time to do stones, but I don't know. Nick, how's it going? This is rice, regular rice. We'll probably plant some long rice eventually in this playthrough, and I'm probably going to add long rice to the Riverbend playthrough too, but this is rice. It looks pretty fantastic. One of the comments that I've been saying is a lot of this stuff looks really good from about this distance or about this distance, and then when you get right on top of it, it looks a little more fake, but it has like a real feel. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how this game is going to look in reshade too. See how that kind of makes it pop. Jake, how's it going? I do like baseball. I do. I am a huge baseball fan. What I've seen is actually do get picked up. Oh, so it actually like works right too. That's nice. Jasmine. 96%. Are we gonna fill it up on this pass? We might. Blake. I think it's good. I like the game a lot. Little complaints, but nothing that I wouldn't expect at a launch of a game, in my opinion. We're not at the time in the world where day one of video games is a clean, amazing thing anymore. Like, being able to rely on pushing out a patch to update things, in my opinion, is kind of ruined a lot of things in the software industry. Okay. Reaper, Alex, what's happening? See that tractor's just loud. Or the harvester. I'm doing pretty good today. Stocks, are you going to be making a list video of mods you will recommend? Yeah, probably once it gets to that point. I don't know, it might end up being a short, but I kind of leave. So when it's something like that, that's like what I would recommend for like gameplay and like quality of life stuff. I don't mind doing that. I don't like doing the tutorial stuff because I feel like there's people that just do a good enough job or a better job than I would do, and there's enough out there to not really compete in that space in YouTube. And I kind of want the algorithm to favor me towards people that are going to want to watch series and not just one-off videos, if that makes sense. A new puppy? What kind of puppy? I was gonna say you need to turn the game sound down, and then you got in the truck and it was really quiet. Yeah, that harvester is insanely loud. Mods are limited right now. Sibes. I think I'm saying that right. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, a husky mix. Huskies are awesome. Actually, let me do what I normally do in these games. Can you not change the sounds? Vehicle arm sensitivity. Where is audio sound? Okay. Vehicle sounds, I'm gonna drop to 70. It's usually what I do. All right, let's close that out and finish this last pass. Ah, you gotta turn the harvester on though. Crop destruction. No. Oh no. Can a guy make rice wine? Ooh. I don't see why we won't have a mod like that eventually. Rice wine, huh? Let's get these. Are all of these fields ready to harvest? I'm so turned around already. Can't wait for a quick build. Precision farming. Oh, the flickering's back. It wasn't there for like a day. Yesterday I didn't have many problems with it. Is anybody else still confused by this? Oh, gosh, this menu is confusing me. All right, so those two fields are ready. Okay. Is the vehicle Rolling Rock beer is brewed with rice? Nice. Does the audio sound a little better for the game now that I lowered that a little bit? I have pictures of my puppy if you want. Like, you could put them on Discord. We have if you're in our Discord, we do have a pets, what are those called? Channels? For people to share their pets. But yeah. A lot better, good. I forgot that I did that setting a long time ago in FS22. It's definitely... I definitely think that the base game audio is way too loud. Like mapping the worker button to the steering wheel, best thing I've ever done. I don't know why I haven't done that until right now. What mods start coming out? When mods start coming out, you post mod lists using specific videos. What happened? Oh, because I didn't have it lowered. I'm so distracted, guys. Are we stuck? Okay, let's okay. We messed up. I'll get back to comments in a second, but let me remember how to play Farming Simulator real quick. When mods start coming out, oh my goodness, I can't read either. Would you post a mod list that you are using for specific videos or something you don't like doing? I don't like doing the work to do that. But I actually had someone in Discord that used to organize that for me, but he has gone. He's disappeared at this point. I think that I will attempt to. I'm not, no promises because I'm lazy, but I do like to share that stuff with the community because we get so many comments about like what mods we're using. The thing I always tell people is if it's a custom mod that somebody that I know wrote that gave it to me and said don't share this with anybody, I'm not going to even give the list of it, and there's not going to be a download for it anyways. So that would be typically what you'd see is a condensed list of stuff that's on ModHub. It's going to be tough to limit to just ModHub at the beginning because it's going to take a while for things to get there, but sometimes I'll do series. I've been thinking about doing it this way, is making it pretty obvious that it's a console-friendly series if people want to follow along and use all the same mods. So I'll be trying to do that on some series, but there's going to be some... Really, the heavy RP series are going to be the ones that are probably not as shareable, if that makes sense. I do use King's Mod and Itch. We use everything at our own risk. If it's like, there's a couple out there that I know have had bad things that I won't go to. I don't remember the names of them off the top of my head, or don't really want to say them out loud. If Brody's still in here, he probably knows them off the top of his head. But there was one that was giving people viruses at one point, I think. But it's all good. We stay away from those. King's Mod I seem to trust, and then the itch.io stuff seems to be pretty good too. So anybody who's played this map already, is this rice going to even like help us get started? Because are we going to run into the water pump? It seems like it's just such bad yields on all these starter farms. Sections of the video where Chris wrestles with malfunctions and mods are just bonus content. That is the truth. That is the truth. Hey, somebody subscribed. I can't see it from here. I got to get those notifications on this second monitor. That will be a thing we'll get going a lot better. You can't, yeah, like the farmy, there's one that tries to make it look like it's actually Farming Sims website. That's one that I stay away from. Oh, the ups and downs are the other way in this field. Oh, you sent it to Pets in Discord? Nice. I'll check that out later. I don't have it set up on this computer, on the gaming computer intentionally, because I don't want to accidentally show stuff it shouldn't be. Why would the ups and downs be this way? Oh, I guess it is pretty much a square. But I think the biggest trick that I've learned so far is once that line turns yellow, that's when you're in a sweet spot. Like, why is it all the way over there? Okay, what are we looking at here? So why won't it just go down this? There we go. That was weird. Some weird things. What is it doing? What? Why? So this thing... Is this a joystick inside? It is! Okay, so the steering wheel is like... It doesn't matter how far you turn the steering wheel. It just turns. So if I don't put the steering wheel back at 0, it just spins. But I don't understand why it's spinning there. I think I have some sticky buttons or something going on. Like, I've had more technical difficulties in the last 3 months than I've had ever in my whole life with computers. Found the dance button. Maybe Rice's moonshine. Change the direction of the guided steering or just have... Okay, Alex, so I had a good comment in my video yesterday. You can, for the steering assistant, but you can't for the AI worker. So if we look at this right now, we see the square. We're gonna come over here and change it to 90 and then let it update, and it just switched, and we can go to like 70 and it'll go like at an angle. So you can do that. It's just, if I want to set this up and I'm like gonna start the job and I'm gonna start going ups and downs, and then I want to hand it over to a worker, the worker is gonna come over here and have the other setting. So I haven't been using that yet unless I know that I'm gonna do the whole thing myself. My closest tie to agriculture is my grandparents had a farm when I was young. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the same state that I lived in, so I only got to visit it a handful of times. And I think it's was very close to those grandparents growing up, and so it's something that is definitely in my heart because of it. I think that the older I get, the more important I realize stuff like agriculture is, and it's become a very like top of mind thing in life outside of this game. And those are my ties to agriculture. We do have a decent amount of land on our property, and someday I do hope to do some even micro farming or something on it, but life's busy and I have to make that a priority to do it. I just don't want to spend the money on the startup costs, to be honest. Oh, the flickering's back. I have seen a mixed bag of people that have that problem and don't. Keep up the good work on your YouTube videos. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. I'm happy this game's out. I think it looks awesome. I think the thing that I see in it is just the potential for the mods just seem to be amazing. Just remember to get your license sorted out if you if you bake whiskey. Alec Dodds, subscribe to the channel. Keep forgetting to disable the subscription alerts. Yeah, what's with the flickering with this game? It's because it's new. I assume when I first started playing 22, I had a flickering issue. I don't remember. I think I might have shut off like VSync or something. I haven't tried that with this one yet. I can't remember how to sleep. I stand at the porch and it should be R. It should be. Got to get some sleep, Steven. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Have a good rest. But yeah, having this button on the steering wheel, man, makes this guided series sweet. Because I'm like on cruise control. My feet aren't doing anything. My arms are kind of being able to be animated. Pretty nice stuff. So this whole field's gonna fit in the harvester. So this one's a little smaller than that field. Yeah, definitely. How long shaders take to load in the game? Given how long they do. This game seems to, is that what's taking? Well, I noticed just like the startup of the game seems to be pretty long for like a brand new save file and everything. I'm sure that'll be some optimization that comes out. Sake RP? What's Sake? But yeah, the potential of mods, the potential of like productions and constructibles. If we're able to mod constructibles, it's like having an entire RP Japanese wine? Rice wine? Oh, okay. Why is it doing that again? I think it's my gas pedal, to be honest with you, that's kind of causing problems. I've noticed... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. Maybe that's why we should have the dead zones? Maybe I'll set dead zones again because of equipment like this. But... like in an RP series with all constructibles, and you're not buying anything. Like, we are actually starting from scratch, using our own goods to build everything on the farm outside of the equipment, because that would be a little tough. But like the sheds, the houses, the cow pastures, everything with the constructible sounds amazing to me. I don't know if that's ever going to be possible, but that's kind of Kind of what I'm hoping. The game has a problem with steering. Just trying to read this and drive. The game has a problem with steering, though. I had stuck stick drift, but Nate apparently also. Oh, okay. Stick drift. Oh, on the controller? Interesting. I stopped using my wheel and pedals for sticking. Okay. Interesting. So what's bizarre to me is I've already lost track of like what day it is, because this is only day 2, isn't it? Yesterday I did not have any issues with the steering wheel. This morning is when I started seeing the cruise control. Like, I couldn't turn on cruise control because the gas pedal was stuck, so it thought I was actually going forward. So I don't know if they pushed a patch last night that broke stuff. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, I'm like having a hard time, like, so we just turned the wheel like this, and it's going, so what was causing it to go fast earlier? So if I turn the wheel all the way, I don't know, guys. Maybe, I don't know. I think the lesson is if you want to find out, why is it going there? The weirdness of this game. Oh my goodness, I did shut it off. I thought I know how to play this game, I swear. Okay. You're still using the, yes I am, the Moza one. No, FS has compatibility issues. It does. I stopped, oh, I already read that. I watched a bunch of your FS22 videos. What are your thoughts on FS25? So like, being that I work in software for a living, I think I have a different viewpoint on this than some other people. I know there's some bugs, and I think there's a lot of people that aren't satisfied with that. And I've been reading Reddit, Facebook groups, and all that. A lot of people are saying it's a reskin. It's not that different. I'm looking at the field across from me. You can say it's a reskin. I don't think it's a reskin. Like, the game engine is just an upgrade of the game engine. But like, Sorghum didn't look anything like that, so maybe that does fall under reskin, but I don't know. It feels way different. The fact that all of this changes based on the season is amazing. The potential. I see a lot of potential in this game. I am interested to see what would happen if they got more of a updated graphics settings. Like, you look at what GTA 6 is going to look like, and I don't know. Like, I still think this looks pretty good. But I know the pressures of software developers, and it's never the developers' faults. It's the project planning and the business side that usually are pushing for too much too fast. And you can't really blame the developers for giving a quote or an estimate on how long it's going to take to do something and then not being given that actual time. And in my experience in software development, that's been the case most of the time. And I imagine it's that way in game development. I know I've read about it being that way. You know, teams are going to argue and they're going to say that we can't deliver it on this date, and it comes out. So when we get something like this, that I've heard of a lot of multiplayer bugs. Haven't seen a ton of single player bugs. From what I see, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Shock and Awe, how's it going? Well, I am so sorry that I can't stay long. Oh, no worries. No one is required to be here. I appreciate every second people spend with us on these. These are for having fun and hanging out. And if you can join, you can. If you can stay for a couple minutes, I appreciate it. What's cab you like in this? It's quieter. So there's definitely a change there. Maybe that was in the last game, but I didn't do a lot of cab view, but this cab absolutely took away most of the sound, but you can kind of see the joystick. This would be fun to drive in real life. But apparently I keep forgetting that I have a steering wheel in front of me. What do you mean they included precision farming? Z-Man? H.O. Shark. But we all know that is the sake. Have to watch some of the contracts. Some of the contracts, the sorghum has a bug and gives you the wrong seeder instead of a planter. Now that it has switched and needed a... Oh, is the sorghum need a planter too? Yeah, guided steering is base game now, like the GPS mod, but I don't think precision farming is not. I don't understand why it's not. I don't understand why it's not a base game feature that is just like a toggle to enable or disable. But maybe that's their business model. Because it was a free DLC, right? I found out while I was streaming with the guys last night. Yeah, but this, like, and I've said this like 10 times in videos that are coming out. The guided steering being able to be available for console players, it really is a game changer. All right, we're at 96% full. Let's get the truck again. Yeah, so I kind of want to look at that now. So planters have, what is that? Corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beets, cotton, and green beans? Or are those peas? I don't eat vegetables, so I don't know what that looks like. Cedars. Yeah, it's definitely not in there. Canola's in here. Long rice. These are green beans, right? No, these are the I don't know. Sorghum is now a row crop. Is it in real life? I don't know anything about that stuff. That's the stuff I want to start learning a little bit better. Oh yeah, I want this thing though. I guess I could have had that unloading before I looked at that stuff. I wonder, is it simple enough to just find the asset in your game files on PC and make a custom mod and just add the crop type to like soybeans to be able to be used on a seeder again and sorghum? I'm sure we're gonna have mods come out pretty quickly that kind of satisfy that. But maybe we won't. So we've got 3,900 rice. Are we still on? So I would like a note of, I don't know, maybe I'm being picky right now, but like something to tell me that it's lowered or not. Because like from this view, you can't tell at all. It'd be nice to have like an indicator up in the top left there. But maybe. Overall, I'm happy with the game. I love it. I think it's visually appealing. But, like I said, the dev team's like, it's a hard job. It is a hard job to know what the right thing to do for a product is and to be told you can't do it. We're switching for the rest of the night. Let's see if I remember how to do this with keyboard. I hope that's not a trend, because that's it's frustrating a little bit. No more dancing in circles. The little flashing sign says, "Hey, dummy." Yeah, like that. But I do love, like, being able to just look at it this way and not worry about going the wrong way. What I want to be able to do is get better at being able to make time lapses like this with the lines hidden. Maybe I should take this time to practice that. And see if we can actually do it pretty good. Like, so ideally you'd want to like do this. Just have them cruise a little bit. I guess you could just have a worker, but then you don't have your little character in there. That wasn't the best turnaround. Nope. Getting a little confused with it being backwards. There we go. But yeah, we can get better at that. Japan, 6130. Oh, we just went down the same path. Oh boy. So we have $100,000. What I was thinking, I'm actually gonna do this real quick. We're gonna let that go. So they don't start where you ask them to. That's fascinating. And then they shut it off because I disabled it. Okay. Like, I will tell you... Oh, I think I know what I need to do to fix this. I need to do work headlands off. And then we'll try to just start them from this one. Though maybe we didn't do all the headlands. We're going to let them do what they want. I want to look at productions. I want to hop over here and start... Oh, we never sped up time. Start thinking about... So we want to get some water to get the mushrooms going, which I believe is this guy, right? Yeah, so we need a water tank. We'll get mushrooms going. We probably want to get the saplings going. But then another one would be good. Stephen Roy subscribed to the channel. If we came over here... Oh, it looked bigger. Let's go to factories. And I want to find something to do with rice. Let's have the... What was that? Where did I see that? Debris crusher. So where are these cheap ones? I want the cheap ones. Okay. Bakery, we don't want that. We could do the preserved food factory. And that is tiny. Isn't there like a snap toggling off place free mode? Yeah. So we could overlap like this a little bit if we really wanted to. Let's look at the rest of these. Carpentry, dairy, grain mill. So that takes... Is that... Yeah, that's both rices are in there. Interesting. The oil factory takes them. A lot of stuff does. Now we're back into that. So I think I do want to do the food factory, and I kind of do want to put it like right here. Okay, so that's 36,000 of our dollars. Can workers do anything they couldn't do before, or is it just improve what they already are doing? So shock and awe, they 100%, you can start a like, let's use planting or cultivating as an example. You can, and we'll do that in a little bit. Like, we'll probably have to cultivate these fields. But if you start with the AI worker from the beginning, they will do it right. They will actually use this. Oh, I have to be in a vehicle. They'll use the map. Let me get in so we can get an example here. We'll pop in here. So this preview here, field not detected. I don't know why it's doing that. Usually it will show one on there, but it might be because they're activated right now. It'll actually use those lines. The only thing I've ran into is I had like a block object, but I had like a header trailer that was a little bit too close, and it got blocked because of that. It didn't like run into it and like push it, but it's just, AI workers are usable in this game. And you don't have to do like the headlands for them and give them a good start. They just seem to work. Okay, let's check this out. It's kind of a awesome looking thing here. So lots of incoming materials, but we have rice and it can hold up to 24,000 liters. We're not gonna have anywhere close to that. So we can make rice boxes or rice bags, it looks like. Rice rolls we can make. And then I thought there was one more, but it's just those three things. I think there's some aspects where it's better than courseplay and some aspects where courseplay is better with the AI. You can do a warehouse and buy stuff and build it your own house. You can, but it's super expensive. I was looking at that today. Okay, so we will, I think, like looking at prices at these three things here. Well, let's look at this. Okay, so that's regular rice, that's long rice. So there's two things. We want the rice bag, and we want the rice. Why are these both called rice bag? That seems like a bug. Rice bag, rice bag, rice bag, rice box. So that looks like a bug. That should be rice box. So rice bag or rice box. If we go look at prices, we come down here. So there's rice rolls too, which are pretty good. You can buy them at the warehouse at $6,400 versus selling them for, you know, $2,000 increase in resale there. Rice flour, $2,000. Rice box, $8,000. But we have the rice bag. So long rice looks like it makes a good product, where this one, not so much. Jace, glad I'm able to catch another one of our lives. Thanks for hanging out. Long rice and short grain. Long grain and short grain. Long grain and short, oh, okay. What's your favorite feature, new feature? My favorite new feature? I don't know yet. Right now, like, I know these are gonna produce slow, but anything that adds progression that feels like actual progression and not like made up progression is a win for me. So having these little, like, only spending $36,000 on this production, I know it's gonna take a while to produce things, but that's good. You know, we get a slower start as a business owner, and then we can upgrade. Like, if we go in here and find the actual expensive one that's gonna produce a lot more, see what the cost is of it. If I can find it. Rope maker? Like, there's so many options. Potato processing plant. So this is nice because this is like a mod, but now it's like base game. So $330,000. So 36,000 up to 330. So that's a nice progression. Take short grain. I can't remember. Oh, no, I saw that in here. I thought I did. Looks like it takes cabbage. We have cabbage in this game? That must be a greenhouse thing. Dylan, how's it going? It is a greenhouse thing? Yeah, that's what I thought. So those are gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, so let's see how this is going. Oh. Sweet, let's finish this up. We'll get all the rice taken over to that production next. Then we'll get a water tank. And we'll work on getting the greenhouse up and running and the sapling production. Is it a greenhouse? The sapling greenhouse? So we'll get those going. Can we flood one of these fields to get water? Because that would be cool. Nice. Yeah, the background music is from Epidemic Sounds. Long term for these streams, I want to have a little pop-up somewhere on the screen when a song starts that shows the name of it, so if people want to look it up. Say this out loud and I'm going to regret it, but I want to do that for my videos as well. I want to start adding that when I use music. I'm still like going back and forth with how often I want to add music to my videos. I really love it when there's a slight bit of music in the background and then it leads to a time lapse, or even if it's just behind the scenes and kind of adds to the vibe of the video. And I think it kind of helps me show the vibe I'm going for. Also, industry trick, at least I think it is. I like background music when I don't feel like my voice is energetic enough when I'm editing the videos. First time catching a stream, love the videos. Currently finishing up on the cattle ranch. Wow, that's a long playlist. Working forward to the others. Awesome. Sacred Fire. All right, so let's put this away. Yeah, definitely adds to the ambiance. I like Epidemic Sound is amazing. So many different things to go through and find, and different vibes and everything. This playlist I put together today has a mixture of like what was in their hashtag chill and then country. Oh, you're using the supercut videos? Yeah. Well, the cattle. Well, did you use the Cattle Ranch super mega cut? That's like 14 hours. Because that one has it all put together. Is that the first one that you've watched of mine? I think Cattle Ranch ended up being more of a Let's Play than an RP, and I think that was kind of my bad. But Cattle Ranch 25 is gonna be sick. It's gonna be a little while before we get to that, but it's gonna be awesome. And I'm not giving away anything. Why did I not get pre-release? I didn't publicize my Giants partnership at all, so I'm not necessarily in the right tier. I'm trying to word this the correct way. And that's just how Giants does it. I actually, the more I've dove in and thought about their process, completely agree with it. So it's one of those things. So I will be pushing that a little bit harder moving forward, as well as we have a new. I'll announce it here. I haven't put it in a video yet. It'll be in the video tomorrow. We have a new company that we've partnered with for servers, and I'm hoping to have our new community server and actually manage it and play on it myself. But it's a company called Pocket Host. Pretty cool little system they have set up. I know a decent amount of people are moving to that company from the other one. So like somewhat of an announcement will be coming soon. All Are you gonna get a last chance RP with Nate and Happy in 25? Oh. Who's happy? There better be some whiskey being made at some point. There will be. We're gonna hide this truck right here. Let's let's activate this production. I don't know if it'll be last chance. There will be series with both of them. For sure. What are we trying to activate here? We decided... Oh, there's the recipe. Okay, I just wasn't seeing it. So those are both of them. Let's look at prices again. It's 8,000 for that one. Yeah, this seems to be a bug to me. I don't see why the long grain. I guess it, but like, maybe. Okay, so this peaks at 4650. This peaks at, okay, so let's go with the rolls, but let's also look at the, excuse me. Which one are rolls? It's gotta be these ones, right? So this is a 56 to 50 ratio, and this one is 100 to 45. We're absolutely going with the better ratio. Let's activate that. This is my first time using a production. Do we have to tell it storing, or how do we tell it that? Change output. Oh, right here it shows. Okay, so storing, selling, distributing. So storing is what we want. That will get them to spawn. Okay, so we'll come back to that later. Do we take this to the store to get our water tank? Or do we... Yeah, that doesn't look promising to pull anything. I'm gonna take the white. I've been wanting to drive this. Long grain takes longer to grow, therefore it's worth more money. Like, I'm not being a smart aleck. Like, is that the is that a barrier of like importance for that? Okay, where are people getting their water around here? It's like, do I really should I spend money on? So we have multiple things to fill up. Yeah, we go with that, or do we go with this? This could also do milk later on. We're getting subscribers left and right. What do you think about the green colors of Farming Simulator in the HUD? Honestly, I don't like them. I think they, I think the blue stood out more, and I think that the green blends in more. Honestly, I get that. I don't even know where I'm going, guys. I get that they want to come with like a color scheme per game, but make it customizable. Why not? All right, let's get to know this map. This is absolutely my first time on it. And up here, okay, so we're going this way. Then we're gonna take a left, a slight left, and then a hard left. Okay. Oh, let's try something. I want to see how this does. Create job. Oh, I guess we have to get out of the vehicle. I just want to try it. Let's get far enough away so we can see it on the map. Create job, target position, put right here, and start job. What you doing? Go. I have no comment on that. You think there'll be a mod to change? I don't. Well, I did see that a certain person, streamer, YouTuber, did have his Farming Simulator 22 reskinned to green. I don't know how. I like how I do like how the traffic passes you now. They'll overtake you. Pretty sweet. Yeah, shock and awe. That did not go well. Can't use that feature. Like, I was in like an ideal scenario. I'm sitting by a silo trying to tell it to go to a store. Like, what else do you want? Oh, you got an... Oh, I do... So there was an ad when I answered the question. Yeah, so I do know some people have changed the colors of the HUD. I don't know what mod they're using. I didn't look into it because I'm not super interested in it. Honestly, my eyes hardly ever... Like, I look at the money and how fast I'm going sometimes. My eyes are usually from, like, the tractor over to the little mini map most of the time. That cost me $2 for that lady to just sit in the tractor and not drive to the store. The game looks way better than FS19 on a PS4. So I personally, like, I never played 19, but from what I've seen in, like, videos and screenshots, I feel like the HUD in 19 looked terrible to me, and I feel like just the upgrade and the modern, the HUD in 22 looked more modern to me, and I think that made it look like such a big upgrade of a game, even though a lot of people say it was a reskin too. Bill, how's it going? Did the grazing grass start growing? No! Russell, I don't understand that. I'm gonna, like, try to find something to read about that or see what other people's... I haven't gotten all the way through spring yet, but you place down a cow pasture, it seems like it's almost just giving you a little runway to get the hay, even if you already have the cattle. So I don't completely know. The meadow doesn't seem to grow back. Are they eating it as it grows back? Maybe. I hope this is my turn. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Tractor beacons didn't light up the walls in 22 as well as they had modern touches. Oh, in 19 they didn't? Because I know this one doesn't have beacons either. I know that was a setting you had to turn on in 22. Dylan, how's it going? Life's good. It's grand. 22 had more modern touches and more brands. I mean, that seems to be one of the big things. We do have some new brands in this too. Oh. Struggling going up that hill with an empty water tank. Okay, where do we fill this up? Overtaking me. Oh, and then you're gonna stop? Oh, that was insurance fraud right there. You do it again? Ugh. Oh, he swerved at me. '19 was not very different. Okay. But 15 and 17. So that's what I was talking with Nate and Brody about not too long ago, was that 17 to 19 seemed like a big upgrade, and it hasn't in these last 3 games. To me, I'm so happy with this game though. Had your dash cam? I mean, we're recording this. I got evidence. Even the AI, it looked like road rage. I think I did start pulling off the road, and I think the script must have recognized that, and so it tried to get back in its lane, but it absolutely looked like road rage. Can we get water over here? I have watched some videos on this map, but that's a part I didn't watch. And I guess we could flood the fields and try that way, but we're just gonna 4-wheel it down here. Let's go to the beach. I feel like 25 is living up to the hype so far. I do too. One thing I've noticed is these things have to be way farther in the water than last game. They can only they can only upgrade it, but so much. So, has anyone else noticed that ground deformation only matters in the current month you're in and it goes away after you sleep? Or is that just me? Why do you think they didn't do Game Pass day one? Is that Xbox thing? They probably want more money, let's be honest. They probably don't make much money off game. Oh, how do I get back? It's like a coastal road here. Oh, look at the tires. The water on them. I hope that comes across in the stream. That's nice. Yeah, you look how shiny they are now because we went in the water. Yes, rock climbing. Rock crawling. Right here. I'll learn the right way around eventually, but we're having fun. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right, now I'm lost. There's our farm. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. What's hilarious is I've been driving so legit until right now. In 25, I was like, I'm going to have a rule. I'm starting over. We're going to play more realistic. We're going to put things away. I've been doing a great job with that in the Riverbend series. This is how you normally play? I do too, but I try to do a little more realism. So, is this the smallest engine that the White has? Is that why it's struggling? I thought this thing was super powerful. So it goes away because it would be too much memory. Right, but then what's the point? I want to prioritize the mushrooms. Sure, you're supposed to back in here, but we're gonna dump our water here, and it's probably gonna take all of it, but I'm gonna give it half of it and then give the other half to the sapling production. But let's try to activate these now. Did I miss the button somewhere? I really like going up to the buttons and pushing them, but I don't see this one unless I'm like parked on top of it. Is it inside? Oh, it is inside. Look at the shrooms, man. Oh, they were activated apparently already. Yeah, we'll let them both go. Flight medic! Is it going? Yeah, greenhouses still take water. There was a mod in 22 for irrigation systems to automatically water them, and it would charge you monthly automatically, or charge you hourly probably. It's pretty good stuff. PS4, did it come out on the older consoles? I'm not sure. That's not where I want to go. I don't pay attention to consoles except for sports games. Personally. So is this gonna automatically activate too? Don't know if I like that. It seems to have... Yeah. PS4 cannot run... Oh, is it beyond the specs? Oh, so this only holds 2,000. Okay, let's go put the rest of this in the other greenhouse then. Oh, and that's pretty maxed out too. No, let's just leave the tank there. I think they come pre-filled. They didn't though. Because if we go in here, we gave 2,000 over there and we gave 4,000 over here. That would equal the amount we had in that trailer. Preserve food, how's this going? 59 liters. Okay, what do we have to do to these fields now? And do we have any other fields? Let's get to know our farm. Let's go to farmland. Oh, we have that field over there. Not this one. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and 27. Plowed and cultivated. So we can plant something. We can't plant anything. We could plant canola. Let's go look at this production. Let's shut the door, please. We put rice. Yep. I was just going to go look at it to figure out what I want to grow. Is there anything that's a growable? Carrots. Wait a minute. Noodle soup? Interesting. Rice flour? How do peas get harvested? Spinach. I guess we could do spinach. So this is a little more limiting than I thought there was a lot more food options in here. Grain mill takes both kinds of rice now to make rice flour. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of rice. Oil's another good one. Sugar. These are ones that are just available to buy. So we got to figure out what to do with 27 and 28. I think I do want to do rice in these ones again. So we'll get those prepped. But while we only have one tractor to start with too. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started and I'll show how that AI worker works. We'll have an AI worker do all of this and just kind of show its magic. And I'm gonna go to the, yeah, we'll start here, that's fine. So even if I just come here, I'm going to hold down H. AI worker, work headlands on. Start with ups and downs. 4 headlands. And then hit H. And we'll watch for a little bit. It'll help me a little look at comments. I lost my account with 22 on it, so I'm stuck with like your Steam account. The big boy greenhouse seems to let you make a ton of it. Maybe we'll look into that. Desert Ox, how's it going? Ty Drew, yo, my first time catching a live. Been watching you forever and wanted to say keep up the good content and have a good holiday seasons. You too, have a great holiday. I'm excited about the holidays this year. But yeah, like, this is night and day compared to FS22. Could this just have been a DLC? I don't know. I don't know how much changed in the back end for that to work. Oh. I am going to let the AI worker go, but I'm going to step away for just a second. Hans, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if they did that for 22 or not. Starting the ups and downs has it doing some weird stuff. If you look at this, the angles are part of. So it only had 2 passes for the ups and downs because it auto selected 4 headlands. So those angles are technically part of the headlands on this guided steering. Could it be more efficient? Absolutely, but still, I could be like doing a contract or something and just walk away from it and have the worker do it. It's pretty sweet. The preserved stuff's dagger win is currently making. So is it kimchi? Is that how you say it? Ooh. Been sitting at this desk for way too long already this week. My back is sore. Kimchi. All right, I'm gonna get this steering wheel base out of my way too. But yeah, like, this is a great little example of what the AI workers can do in this game. And I think I'm gonna poke around and see what contracts are available, because there's certain things I haven't done in the game, and I really want to have this as a fun playthrough that we get to learn some stuff and maybe implement in series. I'm pretty annoyed that the steering wheel's not working, because I might have to hook up my PS5 controller or something. I have an old Xbox 3, no, it's a Xbox One controller, but it doesn't work that great. So let's look at contracts. What is this one? That's on good cash. It is harvesting oats. That doesn't sound super fun. It's all gonna be grain, huh? Some stone picking. Like this was, oh, this is stone picking. I did a stone breaking, or yeah, rock removal one, which was just like easy cash. Like the hardest part of it was driving to the location. Fertilizing, that costs you money. Oh, Deadwood just removes trees, but there's 6 trees to remove for $900. Use your own equipment or lease equipment for a reward. Okay, in this area there is a problem with deadwood. Help the owner and cut down the dead trees. Each tree is already marked. You can sell them afterwards. So we can sell them for profit afterwards? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really see anything that's not something we haven't done before. This guy's mustache is pretty cool, though. Noah. Hey, that's worker B, or helper B. No, you just go to the river? Had to do keybinds for my steering wheel to work. It's a T648, but FS25 recognized it as a... Yeah, I have had to do key mappings for all... I use the Moza steering wheel. I had to do a key mapping for my Logitech steering wheel that I used before the Moza one, too. All right, everyone's agreeing it's delicious. Maybe I need to try this stuff in real life. Okay, so let's look at the calendar. So peas and spinach get planted in March. Our vehicles, like, we don't have an actual... Like, did they even set this up to do anything other than rice? Like, you have to buy equipment, don't you? Oh, so we do have a seeder. Okay. But we don't have a planter. But we have this guy. All right. So I guess getting these fields, like, are they a priority, though? Like, when do we replant that? Is in April. So we got to figure out something. Like, do we get chickens and then work on getting flour. Like we could get some of these like baby productions. So the production chains is what I'm like super getting interested in. So what was I looking at? Oh, the noodles. So like the noodles take something that, so like eggs just come from chickens, but then the flour, you have to grow the crop, send the crop to a production, make the good, and then send it to another production. Like that chain of command, or that supply chain, is what I really find intriguing. I know they had a nice chart of it for 22 and all of the different chains, but that's what I'm like wanting to really find and do here. I don't like harvesting potatoes, but man, making some chips sounds really cool. But it looks like you also need some oil. Soup factory. So the soup factory is different from the can factory. I thought it was one and the same. Yeah, I think, can I make a poll here? Oh yeah, I have this problem with the game. When I click on anything outside of the game window, it like will do that. It'll like minimize to my desktop. And I don't know why. What type of livestock? So you're gonna have to look at my desktop for a second. Actually, let's not do a poll. What kind of livestock should we do? Let's get some comments. What's this Let's Play gonna be about? That's what we're gonna kind of figure out tonight. It's gonna be definitely about rice. It's gonna be about rice for sure. We got a Tyler that just subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the channel. And I think really focusing on rice, but also just making money in the background. But right now we are cultivating. Oh, they're done. So they got that one done. Pretty nice. It's pretty slick. Pigs? Well, what value do pigs give us? Like, they just seem to eat food. They just seem to eat food. Okay. Goats. Yeah, let's see the new ones. So we could get goat milk. Water buffalo. Let's look at that. We got animals. The cow pasture that you can make yourself or edit the fences, I believe. Cow barn. Oh, because we're in cows. So our cows and the water buffalo go into the same thing. And then the sheep and goats go in the same thing? Or am I missing something here? We're gonna do this though. B. Areas restricted even with weird. All right, so we got a little doggy. And then I want, let's go back in there, getting sidetracked. Others, bees, chickens. Yeah, they're together, okay. Should do the new animals in my opinion. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I forgot there was new animals. That means we need a grass field if we do water buffalo. Or we need a grass field if we do sheep too. So that kind of, I guess, can determine our plans for one of the other fields. Let's see if we can find a good spot. Sorry I'm moving around so much. I think right here is a good spot. Let's get the combine moved. Is this functional? I think that's my biggest complaint, is having buildings that are like look awesome, but you can't actually go in them. Like, what is the point of this building? And is this one you can't remove? Because like, I want that space. It says it's a farm barn, but we can't do anything with it. Now, are those lines gonna go away too? Yeah, that's absolutely going away. There's no point in that there. The electrical lines went too. These things too, like, are you really, like, I know Daggerwin removed these. Like, what are you gonna do with these things? I guess you could store stuff and drive it in that way. But yeah, we're not gonna do that either. So let's go ahead, start making this our own farmyard. What else? That's functional. That's functional. Is that an outhouse too? Just kidding, I have no idea what it is. Do you have to change it to exclusive full screen to get the screen up? Or do game capture OBS instead of screen? So I have a dual PC setup, so I'm using the capture card that is just capturing the entire PC. So it is doing a video capture, not a game capture. I think I am losing a little bit of video quality by doing that. So that's why when I tab away, it goes to the desktop. Never make the farmyard till the end of the series. I don't. I usually don't. Is this still like draining? Because we had it when we it was because it was doing that when we detached it. Okay. Well, because we don't usually have money to make the farmyard, and I kind of made that part of my series because I felt like it was nice to like have an official like ending. I want to start with, I think I want to start with the goats, but we might take some loans out. Can't be placed here. We could overlap that just a hair. So we're gonna need this thing's massive. Massive. Like we'd have to eat into, unless we just maxed out loans, which I'm not against on this playthrough because it's for fun, right? Like, let's look at some land. Farmland. This is relatively flat. Like, it makes sense that Daggerwind did that, but I don't want to just copy Daggerwind. Southern Man, I agree. Let's see here. Just kind of doing the thinking process live for you guys. Just trying to see like if there's any space that we're just kind of not noticing, like right there. Like, is it big enough for the sheep? I don't think so. No, that's tiny. Like, this is our best bet here. And I kind of think if we do this, haven't bought a chainsaw yet, so oh, there they are. We'll just go with that one. And then is it like normal, or is there a different way to use those now? 2? Okay, go over there. We're gonna cut that tree down so it's not in the way. By 34, field 27. 30. Oh, that is a good size one, and it comes with the forest. 27. Oh, we have 27. So what if we use 27? I was thinking about that for my grass field, but I'm kind of thinking both almost now. Let's hop in the air real quick again. So this field, okay. This is our front yard. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. What do we have here? We have bees, but there's no. Okay, let's take care of that right now. Area restricted, overlaps object, but we can hit B and do that. Okay, that's where our honey's gonna go. I think we'll start in this back corner here. And this, I think this will turn into grass with what's left, but we might not ever cut it. And we're gonna have to take out loans, but let's start with some sheep here, which will be goats. Like, so the outputs, like, don't show up. Like, does this one produce goat milk, or, like, we're doing it. Create custom fence. Oh, you do a custom fence on this, too? Okay, we don't have much money for that, though. Not enough money. Now, what are we, okay. Oh, did it just do the default one? Okay. Can we hop over there now? Visit. So they're not gonna have the most amazing time there, but let's take out some money. Do you know how to get the small shed done on Riverbend Springs? I delivered everything to it. I think it's a time thing. I think it has to actually build it over time. We're just gonna borrow a decent amount of money. We'll figure out how much we actually care about. Okay. So we have a single type of goat. They look adorable though. I think I'm gonna buy, let's buy one baby. Let's buy one, I guess, was this like a toddler, teenager almost? And then I think I'm gonna buy like a couple, like 4 adults here. Okay. I hear him. Oh yeah. Look at the babies running around. What you doing there? So meadow is 0, even though there is some grass here. Interesting. That is sweet. Slow walk. Slow walk. These ones are just hungry. Like, they're hungry. They're telling me they need food. Okay. So we can then, if we really needed to, how do you feed them? Potatoes? So let's go look at this production now. Animal food, meadow, where? Oh, it's in here. I clicked away from it. Hold on, we're gonna wait for my computer to freak out. Close, minimize it. Ugh. I think you can customize. Oh, can you customize it later? Nice. Do you, the music is louder than you are. Is it? I think I kind of started talking quieter too, though. Okay, so this does produce goat milk. Productivity's at 0. Grass or meadow. So we don't need hay. That's good. A little louder, but Van here. But can hear you fine. Gotcha. I think it's about equal. That's too quiet. So this is one of those louder songs that I was talking about earlier. The next one's probably gonna be too quiet. Okay, we need to get grass somehow. And let's see what we have here. 52,000 for this, but we don't even really have anywhere to cut. So I'm gonna try to find a grass field here. Oh, let's check on our worker. All right, 2 out of 3 are done. So we're gonna start with the goats. We'll do the water buffalo later once we feel that we're confident that we're keeping our goats healthy. And we might need to get a miniature milk production so that we can then turn the goat milk into some goods. But we might hold off. I think we might hold off on this. I'm gonna put that there for now, because we desperately need to get grass. Yeah, 100%. Retaining walls would be amazing. They'll eat the meadow. Well, so what I noticed in my river bend playthrough is the meadow doesn't like repopulate, or it doesn't seem to. Okay, the other map came with some free seed. Does this one? They changed the models a little bit. That's nice. That's a lab. Can we pet you? Nothing anymore? No? Can we feed you? Oh, that's not bad. Trigger. Nice. Okay, so what were we doing? We're looking for seed, but I don't think we have any. So we're gonna drive to the store, buy some seed. We can get some grass planted, and I believe one of these was plowed and ready for that. Honestly, that might be enough of an area to feed the goats. Looks like a Chester. I think you can throw the ball. You could in the last game. You could in the last game. I don't see why you wouldn't in this one. Okay, I think I remember the way. So we'll get 1 bag of seed. We'll come back and plant some grass. Seems like that's like a mandatory crop type in all of my playthroughs. Whoa! Ah, I'm not sure what the name is there, but thank you so much for the $5. Finally caught a live stream. Life is now eat, sleep, FS25. Eat, sleep, optional. Did I just miss my turn? Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Munchies. It's Munchies. I just had to like look at it for a second. Okay. Thank you so much for the $5. Super appreciate that. Helps out a ton. I don't know if Jasmine's still here, but I did check out the puppy in Discord. I'll make a comment later. That's a cute pup. I love huskies. Looks like definitely a husky mix there. One of the pictures made it look like it had 2 different colored eyes, but I don't think it does. Okay, so we're gonna get over here. We're gonna buy that seed. I think it'll all fit in here. It takes more than 1,000 liters, I believe. My steering wheel is still plugged in and slightly turned to the right, so I keep turning to the right. Okay. Consumables. Oh, I guess seed's not a consumable. What would seed be under? It'd be under seeds. That's... Look at that. They're all the same price now, but you get a little bit more here. That's kind of cool. Spawn point's way out there. Yeah, Munchies, thank you so much for that 5. I appreciate it. Refill that. Switch to grass. Still getting used to the new menu layout. I will say, super disappointed when I first saw it, but getting kind of used to it at this point. And I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's different. It's something new, so it's usually not liked that much. 1620 inflation. 1260. I was flipping the numbers around. The new menu is nice, but definitely a change to get used to. Like, whereas that took me a minute. The own vehicles, like, if anybody hasn't gotten the game yet, this will save you a minute. You go into this little finances or statistics thing, and then vehicles is here. So then you can see everything that you own. It's not very intuitive, but it is there, and you can buy, you can sell things from here. You can see the value real easily though, so that's pretty sweet. But you can also go in the map and you can click on this and just sell it, which might end up being dangerous. How much is it? I believe is it 59 or 49? I don't remember. I pre-ordered it a long time ago. You can customize, maybe you can customize this drill, but I don't think so. Let's go ahead and buy one. Or pretend we're buying one. Cedars. Oh, you can? And we will. Good call out. Just a spectator. Not just a spectator now. Contributor. I am absolutely doing that on the Riverbend playthrough too. It's good to sell or reset, I guess, if you drop in the river. 49 on Steam base game. Thank you, Hans. I watched your first 2 Riverbend videos today. I had no desire to buy the game. It's oddly relaxing to watch you play it. Thank you. So, Papa, you have no interest in playing the game in general, or just this version of the game? Like, are you previously like a FS22 or 19 player? Because of watching you play FS, I'm now buying a laptop on Black Friday so I can get addicted to. Look into the specs, make sure it's powerful enough. I'm not sure. I haven't, like, honestly, since I bought a, well, I built a pretty freaking powerful PC and then I bought another one later on. I don't really look at the minimum specs, but you can see mine's flickering. I haven't messed with the settings. Okay, so where is the repair station on this map? Here we go. That's way more intuitive than Riverbend was. I couldn't find it for a minute on Riverbend. Okay, let's come in here. Let's customize this. We absolutely want that. That saves a ridiculous amount of time. I don't know why you wouldn't want that if it's an option. And then we need to buy some fertilizer. That is in consumables. Yeah. Solid fertilizer. We will do 1 bag. I think that will go far enough. 1,000 for what we're doing. I guess maybe a learning curve was a little steep. Oh, okay. I tried FS19. So I only 63 likes. Ah, it's all right, Lee. When I first started playing 22, I had to watch videos to figure out what was going on. My first like Elm Creek, is that what that map was called? I'm already like dropping my memory. This is the Asia map. I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you. When I first started playing 22, I started an Elm Creek map game and went through like 3 years and was just like maxed out with loans and wasn't making any money or being successful at all. And I watched Daggerwin. I watched the Daggerwin playthrough and figured out how to play the game that way. I learned from Let's Plays more than I learned from tutorial videos. I do watch tutorial videos here and there, but when they're tutorial videos, I just get super annoyed when people don't get to the point of the tutorial for like 5 minutes into their video, and I just leave the video. I don't know, maybe there's a reason I don't do them, because I don't like when other people do. So let's learn something about AI right now. So we kind of bastardized this field. Daggerwin is also who I watched learn. Matt agrees. Yeah, Daggerwin, to me, Daggerwin is, and I don't use this term because I think it's overused, but I think Daggerwin's the GOAT, to be honest. Oh, okay. I had to get the beanie off of my ears because the glasses and the everything. Oh my goodness. All right, let's hold H. What? We have grass selected. That's gonna work? I want to do it myself, though. Okay. Show lines. Show lines on. Get that in place. Lowered, enabled. Planting some grass. It updated the field. So this right here tells me that the second we have like custom maps, this stuff's just gonna work. We're gonna drive through the spawn point a little bit. I didn't really like what I did there. Let's lift and line up a little bit better here. Oh, a little too much correction there. Too much correction. Hold that in place. We'll lower it back down. We're going to hit cruise control. I'm new to FS. I played FS22 maybe 2 weeks. Waiting for FS25 to come out. Any tips? Play on easy. Easy economy. I think this game's so new, so I don't have tips. There's like, I don't know the strategy to like making easy money. To like, if I wasn't making videos and I was wanting to just get like a farm up and running and didn't want to like cheat and use mods, I would have done like silage for like 3 years straight just to get a bunch of money, because that's like the big money maker, because you can do three harvests a year on grass. I'm sure there's going to be a decent amount of like how to start tutorials. Like I was just kind of talking crap about tutorials, but they do have their place. Like not to like not push you towards my videos, but I would check out Daggerwin. Farmer Cop, DJ Goham's another good one. I know DJ already has a ton of... This is a tough course, though. I know DJ and Farmer Cop already have a ton of tutorials out. They had the early access to allow them to do that. I would check theirs out. I don't know if anybody is like crunched the numbers and done the math to figure out what the OP crop is on this game, if it's still silage. I know they dropped the price of silage a little bit. The price of silage in the other map is like 300. Let's see on this one. Yeah, 372, peaking at, well, what did it peak at? Silage peaks at, oh, it's 372, but it peaks at 366. Go figure. Scoff put one out, crops earlier. Yeah, so I would check that one out, and that might give you an indicator on like what to focus on just to start being profitable. Because to me, some of the early game isn't as enjoyable when you don't have like the big equipment and stuff. The big equipment is so much fun. And it's gosh, it's hard to say because like when I first started playing, I almost gave up multiple times. And then I played a different farming game that was terrible. We won't even say the name of it. And then I came back. Uh-oh, why did Stream Elements delete a video? Yep, desktop's coming back. Deleted message. Oh, all the caps. I'm kind of looking at it. Let me look at these specs. I can read this message even though it's deleted. A 4060 should be plenty. 16 gigs of RAM should be enough. The processor, oh yeah. If an i9 isn't good enough, the laptop i9 isn't good enough, I would be shocked. Like that, Munchies, that seems fine. I'm so ready for a new FS. Like, Tom, you don't like the current one we started? Okay, this is not my favorite to plant. So, like, what happens if I do this? Wait, I did that wrong. No, I didn't. Yeah, this Stream Elements does it. I think that's fine. Like, as long as I can still see it and read it, I think it definitely is fine. Thanks for trying, Alex. He's also did one of the MacDon. Oh, did he? I will be checking that one out because it does give a 25% harvest bonus because of the style of harvesting. Interesting. No, I'm excited for it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm recorded through episode 4, edited through episode 3. Tonight, I'm going to be posting episode 3 to the channel for channel members for early access, and then it'll be released tomorrow. And then I'm having a huge internal debate because my original plan was to get 6 months-ish through the Riverbend series and then start a second one, but I assumed that the Giants editor was going to be out already to make maps, and that I was going to make a custom map for a series I want to start. Hey, I didn't do anything. Did we just crash? Wow. That was weird. Are we still live? There's a link, I think. Lee, give me just a second. I want to see what happened to the music, but that was really strange. Oh, we've been live for over 2 hours, and I made a 2-hour playlist. I don't know why the screen went black. So I don't know if you're on mobile, but on mobile it's hard to find. But if you just go to the YouTube, my channel on YouTube, you should be able to just see the join button. Is it getting cloudy? Getting dark. Let me see if I can find a link real quick without doing that. While I go silent. I think... How did I do that? I think in the community tab I have I think there is a link. Let me see. Members only. Okay, it's not there. Let me look in the comments of this video. Hold on, I know how to find it. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Stream Elements just put it in there, didn't it? While I was looking for it. I just had it and I was pulling up chat to... I was pulling up the stream to post it. Lee, thank you for joining. Yeah, so the big perk right now is that people get to see videos right as I upload them, and when we're not on a release of a game, it's typically close to around 24 hours before the video goes live. It's usually the day before. And then I do plan on probably doing some members-only streams later on, probably when we're way farther into the release of the game, when I'm making the custom map. I don't know if I'm going to do that on regular streams or members only. I'm kind of thinking about doing it members only to make it a little more exclusive, because since it will be something that I do plan on trying to get that on Mod Hub, but depending on how much time I have to dedicate to it will really determine that. And the other thing that's like coming is once I get all the Pocket Host stuff all figured out. Tom, thanks for joining. It means a lot to me, guys. I appreciate it. And I try to have a perk and a reason that people would be members that aren't just like, give me money. Yeah. But yeah, I want to get an actual community server going this time that I play on, that can like drive people to play on it as well, and make sure we're maintaining it and have farm and have equipment for people to use and jump on there and build a little bit more of a community. Like our Discord community is growing a lot. It's not super active. It's starting to get a little more active again, but those are on the top of mind. I think I missed some comments here. Matt says he's never tried sugarcane. It is a pain in the booty. Tom, super ready for... Oh, we saw that one. Mini productions, greenhouses, and goats apparently would be the best bet for starters. Speaking of mini productions, there's a mini sawmill you should try. I saw Farmer Cop use it earlier. Put one. So I saw Daggerwin just did that on one of his episodes too, and it just seems like the production is super slow. Can't undo time. Oh yeah, we saw that. Chainsaw has a machine specs in his bio. Oh, nice. I have mine in my bio, I believe, or it's in my video descriptions. Oh, so I guess I did. I'm not doing the best job. I try to read every comment. I'm not doing the best job tonight. The game flashes because I haven't fixed the settings. I think they reverted based on what I changed. I lowered them from ultra to high and then dedicated window or dedicated full screen instead of windowed, and it went away for like 4 hours of playing, and now it's back. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit later tonight after the stream. How is everybody finding FS25 so far? I'm loving it at the moment. It runs so much smoother than 22, probably the smoothest running game so far. I don't have experience outside of 22, so I don't know. Yours also, yeah, Matt, I assume there's going to be something that actually fixes it, but I don't know. Any more series with Nate and the squad? I don't do series with the squad. I personally don't work with Grant, and it's a time zone thing. There was a series that we were supposed to do, gosh, probably a year and a half ago now, or a little over a year ago. With Nate, yeah, there's stuff in the works. There's another multiplayer series that's going to start sooner than later in the works as well. I'm getting to the point where I don't want to say anything if it doesn't involve me, because if stuff doesn't happen, I just don't want to say it out loud and then it doesn't happen and then be like, what happened? Are you guys not friends anymore? And stuff like that. It's all schedule based and not getting along based. Are you going to do another Whiskey RP? I love how interactive you are with your live feeds. Jeff, thank you. I definitely believe in being interactive and building this community and it being more about all of us than just me. So that's what I'm striving to do, and I hope that's coming across. Whiskey RP is 100% something that I want to emulate or recreate. I don't know if it'll be called Whiskey RP this time. It'll be the story based. Man, I want to get my custom map done. I have an awesome story I want to tell. I think it's going to play out really well. I think it's going to be... What are we driving in circles for? I think it's going to be... I don't know. I think it's going to be an awesome series, and more details to come soon on that, though. Everyone of the group's schedule is different than it used to be. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's life, right, Alex? Bruno, I started playing in FS17. Is it worth buying 22 or learn in FS17 first? So I started in 22, so I don't know. The flickering's getting worse right now. I don't know what aspects of 17 or what aspects of the game still exist that were in 17. How much it's changed. I'm also a believer of, like, don't tell people to buy stuff. Like, some people can't afford it, and if it's a budget thing, you can't afford the new game. Honestly, if I didn't know FS25 was coming out, I wouldn't have had any problem with still playing FS22 for the next couple years. Started 17 and got 22 in less than a week. So I assume people are like getting 17 recently because it's like super cheap and like next to free, if not free. I just don't know enough about that game. Other people in the chat probably do. Like Matt says, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play FS22 for free. Last Chance was a blast, but we had too many server issues, map related, of course, but you can't wait. But I can't wait for us to get something like that again. Last Chance had a potential to be amazing. I love Nate, but I think he uses too many mods, and I think I think that is the problem. But to Nate's credit, we're trying to put together mod packs that satisfy the entire group. So that means the mod pack has to grow, and that means the server's going to have problems, and the limitations that Giants has on this game, only using 2 cores. And yeah, I think we could make wiser decisions and make those series better. The one upside is 17 had a tutorial. Yeah, the tutorial doesn't really feel like a tutorial in this game to me. It's on Steam for 15. Got it. Almost waited 6 months to get 22 due to limited funds. See, that's kind of the thing is, from what I understand, like 19, from what I understand, has amazing mods compared to 22 as well. I really enjoy the new NPCs in the game now. I love the fact that they have proper voices. Yeah, they actually have voice actors and not AI bots rather than AI voices. Adds so much life into the game. I hope more are introduced in the future. I actually like found a way to use 11 Labs and make the AI voices sound more realistic. I don't know if I'm going to actually use those in videos moving forward. I feel like I would rather be a narrator that kind of explains things than what we did with Whiskey, and what I did with the last farm rescue. The AI voices, man, I could go on a tangent of my opinion on AI and YouTube and all of that stuff. And I think the fact that I'm kind of growing to be anti-AI is means I don't want to use it anymore as well. Like image creation, like you just walk down the line of jobs that are going to be lost because of it. We're talking about artists, we're talking about voice actors, we're talking about like directors and writers, and it's insane. And it's cool, it's fun, it's a crazy time. But the NPCs are cool, and I was super excited when I heard that they were actually voice actors and not AI. No, Steven, I don't think it has any impact on anything other than visual, because it doesn't stay month to month. And we'll, like, once we're done planting here, we'll show an example of that. Like, I'll create some ground destruction and we'll make it September. This seems like the most inefficient way. It's because I broke the field by putting the goats there, and I wanted to see the AI do it. The ground deformation does have an effect on weed growth. Oh, interesting. I play ATS as well as FS22. That's why I made my own ignition. Oh, nice. It does not affect yield at all. Nice. I was wondering about that. So they said they completed their job, but they clearly missed a spot. Yeah, that's like a double-edged sword now. I'm like using AI workers too much just to interact with you guys, and I hope people don't think it's like cheesy that I'm not actually doing the field work. So let's do like one of these, and we'll kind of make people dizzy, but we're gonna do some donuts here. Really deform the ground. I mean, it's grass, so the weeds aren't gonna be a thing to show. Let's make an 8. Oh, we almost made a perfect 8 there. And let's drive to the house. Boop. Can we jump up here? Okay, so like things are good, and I like a lot of this game. I think the animations look pretty good on walking, but what is that? What is this jump? If I could jump like that in real life, I'd be in the NBA right now. About AI art, people said that photography would be the end of the classic artists when it was invented. All it did was push artists to newer and higher heights. I'm hoping the same with AI. Ah, so like photography was gonna kill like painters, artists, but it didn't. They like pushed them to their limits. So now we're gonna see artists and photographers get pushed to their limits, or like create new limits because of AI. I hope so, Steven. Deformation only really seems to affect the speed of vehicles. See, that's kind of cool. I just wish it mattered month to month. Anti-gravity boots. Whoop. So, like, and I do like the NPCs, but could we have gotten, like... how do you say this nice? A regional correct grandpa? I think a front mower and a round baler on the back, both at the same time, would be perfect for your... Oh yeah, that wouldn't be bad. So I have the same steering wheel setup you have. I've never tried it on FS. Was it a pain? Being the place... Oh, you have the Logitech one? No. You just have to map keys. So, I mean, if you're like me, you want to play a game, you don't want to... Oh, I guess we're not going to be able to see it because of the grass. I guess you don't want to, like, mess around with it. You want to just play, and that's my problem with that. It takes a little bit of time to set it up. And it just doesn't seem that fun. But, like, none of the... Oh. It did stay. It's still there. I'm gonna have to do some more testing of this. So maybe it stays for like a month or so and then the ground settles back. I take it all back, Giants. I hope that comes across on the stream. You can absolutely see the tire tracks here. Oh. And like, honestly, what I was hoping was that regional seems to be correct, like having the train go to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was hoping that I was going to drive like here and like cut this way a bunch, and all of a sudden this was going to, like, this grass would start dying and paths would start naturally being created. I hope that's the next iteration of this new functionality, but I don't know. It says until you restart the game. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. See, I don't read stuff. I like to just discover it. But maybe looking at, or making these videos, I should probably read more. That's what I like about the farm stick, is that you don't... Yes, I actually have that, the Logitech farm one, and you just plug it in and it works. I don't know why the wheels can't do that. I guess there's too many different like firmwares and all this stuff, and the back end of getting that to work. Or change the state of the field. Interesting. I need some water. Okay, so we know that pretty much every production in the last game spawned things at least once a month. Okay, that's not bad. If we got one pallet... We got one pallet that is... That says it's 4... Oh, no. Okay, so rice rolls is 129... Oh, it is 1,000. So we need a pallet fork. Dog is wandering. But that's some decent money. So does it... It doesn't show up in here. But what were those rice rolls? Is that what that was? Rice rolls. Excuse me. So right now they are selling for about $4,600 at the farmer's market, almost 47. Excuse me, 4,700. And rice itself was selling for 3,500 per 1,000. So is that like a wash because it's not a one-to-one to make the rice rolls? Like, is it even... Are we even making more money? What I do like about these is the prices aren't fluctuating in some of the goods as high as they would in like the crops. I think that is a huge improvement to the game. 600 to 765 for potatoes. That doesn't seem too bad. Paper rolls have like a $100, what was that, $50 fluctuation. The mushrooms are like $600 fluctuation, not bad. We have bottled milk now, base game, and regular milk. Regular milk's worth more than bottled milk, though. Why is that? I wonder if there's like a ratio to that. But that's good. So we'll let that pile up a little bit. This field's ready, so let's look at the calendar. I don't think we're gonna do this actual month. We're probably gonna end the stream soon. This is, yeah, throat's getting dry, guys. But we could plant wheat or barley. We still have some hungry goats. Oh, we have some saplings too. So this is 24 pieces of saplings. And when we go into the prices here, rice saplings are really misleading. Because it says it's worth 10,000. So what I don't see is the last game said per 1,000. Is it per 1,000 still? Because that would make sense for that price. Because I saw that and I was like, this is OP. If we're gonna get 10,000 for one of these, why would anybody do anything other than that? But this looks like it's about 2% of 1,000. It's like one piece is 1 liter. Yeah, it's what it seems like. Well, we're actually gonna, I want to find out. Oh, I guess I should have checked if I could lift those. Don't know where I'm going. No. Okay, so you are coming with me to the store real quick. I assume this thing can get a front loader on it. So we'll drive it down there. We'll get a front loader. We'll get a pallet fork and get that all figured out. Look at the terrain too, like, and the fog on the lower areas. It's pretty sweet. Should have just reset it. Can't wait for auto loading trailers. I agree. Oh yeah, bring a grass bale back with us. Yeah, it's a great idea. Not just a spectator, like contributor. I appreciate everybody that chats in chat, because when I watch streams, unless I know the person, I am a lurker myself. So I appreciate everyone being active. I also appreciate all the lurkers. They are appreciated, in my opinion. The people that watch the videos, the people that hang out in the live stream and just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Are you kidding me? Huh. Ethan, how's it going? Really? Okay, well you're gonna stay right there for now. We're gonna let's see what we can get. What do I want to buy? That's forestry, special. Like my brain needs to recognize like how they have this configured. Like where is the telehandlers? Like where do they? Are they under vehicles and drivables? Oh, I haven't even looked at this stuff. Like this is a real brand, right? Like I learned that today from my comments from my video. I did not know that. Miscellaneous front loaders. Here we go. These are the options, huh? That's a little too pricey. About a skid steer. 35 grand. We're gonna go with that. And we'll go to combinations and we will do the pallet fork. And then we will go back to animals. And under animals, we have food. Where are the bales? Huh. Oh, there we go. We want grass. No. What? Are you kidding? Casually watching at 1 a.m. over here, might have to head off. Oh, thanks for hanging out. Also a lurker. The lurkers speak. The tractor is beautiful. I love it. Man. I had my first moment of rage with the AI while trying to do a contract with a belt harvester. Yeah, those do drive me nuts. But we can't buy grass? I didn't know I added songs that have lyrics either. Just making sure I'm not missing this somewhere. Wow. Yeah, let's check the warehouse. Oh man, that's heartbreaking. I was gonna bring that with me, but not if we're gonna go get grass. All right, let's do it this way. No, so it should show up here if you could buy it. But hay doesn't show up here either, because like the warehouse shows up with things you could buy. Man. Option on block blast. No grass bales. I guess it's just to not make the game easy. I guess, but let's do this. We'll find some areas just to get a bale. I do want to get a bale before we, like, let's get them some food before we end this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna sell those pallets, and then we'll get a mower. We might be going to like 9, I guess. That's fine. But this is gonna take an hour to get back to home. It does seem like an oversight. Let's see if this can work. Let's get out of it. Let's see if they'll drive this home for me, and then I can do some stuff with that tractor. Okay. Select vehicle. Okay. Great job. Okay, another song with lyrics. Start the job. Okay, so that one is working. Okay. Now, let's go in here. And we'll take out a little bit more loans too. Because we can. I'm gonna buy this. We're gonna put it on the back of the white. We are gonna want cattle eventually. What was that? Does that one swing out to the side? That's kind of interesting. Let's go with... We'll go with the case. Standard netting. Okay. Oh, we'll have to come back and get that though. That's fine. I'd say it'd be a few months or at least 1 month before the mods start rolling in. It takes a while to develop them. There's some modified or converted ones that are out there already. Like I have the speed override one converted that I did today. I know some other ones, some like script ones were able to be converted because they're just small changes to it. But yeah, once the Giants editor's out, we'll know a little bit more on how quickly we'll be able to convert things. It sounds like it'll be pretty quick, that the editor will help us with that, but we'll see. Let's see. You don't even have to be outside the vehicle. Oh, you don't? Well, I never, like, when I'm in here, it doesn't seem like you can select it, but can, oh, you can create job. That's kind of nice. And we're going to catch up to him. Can I cut through here? Oh, look at that nice pass through. Got to get to know this neighbor. Make sure he's okay with me driving through like this. Oh, just overtake him, red car. You can do it. All right, now we gotta find somewhere that we own that has enough grass to at least make one bale. Government subsidies mod made it just, yeah. I think, was that done by Giants? Because it seemed like everything that was downloadable was like a Giants mod. Yeah, we'll do this little... Did I turn this? Oh no, I hear the skid steer. Yeah, we'll do this area right here. And hopefully it's enough to make a bale. Oh, you gotta lower it though. Oh, nope. It's just delayed a little bit. Oh, we didn't get a rake. We'll have to drive around a couple times, I guess. Just gotta get these goats happy. Hopefully this is enough. I didn't think about that. You were probably right. Oh, about it being Giants. I think it might have been. Because I don't think they are released. I don't know. Maybe they worked with somebody, like, then gave them the editor already. This is gonna be fun to drive around and pick up. We're gonna buy a rake. Maybe not. We'll do that later. Okay, that should be enough. So now, the skid steer made it home. Let's get our pallets loaded onto our little tiny truck. Did it have a swath option? I always forget about that. But if it does, then no, we won't buy a rake. Alright, are we gonna be able to pull this off? Does the back lower? Yep, okay, so let's do it that way. Oops. I'm all keyboard mouse right now. I could still use the joystick, I guess. Woo! Driving is so much worse on keyboard and mouse. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oops. Oops. Come on, let me in the right vehicle. And let's go get this other pallet, and we'll put it on top of the saplings, which makes no sense, but we're gonna do it. I didn't use it that one, but I think it did. I'll check that in a minute. Oop. 1,000 rice rolls. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's figure that out. I don't see working, whatever it's called. I heard something. No, I don't think it does. Yeah, it's only 24 saplings, but it is 1,000 rice rolls. I wanted to see how that it was only like $20, or we should get about $200 for it, I believe. I was worried about that. No. So is my weight gonna help fix that? All right, let's see if we can move that to a little different location. All right, you guys didn't see this. Like that. Should do it. Oh, where are we going? How many times I do that in this game? I'm just like start driving somewhere and I have no idea where I'm going. So let's look at the saplings first. I already forgot it was in alphabetical order. I don't want to. Let's go to the warehouse. We'll just go to the warehouse. I mean, this is a nice feature. Having the. Hey, mushrooms just spawned. $1,300 without tipping again. Comedy gold. Outstanding loading skills. Down this hill, like, oh, that would be so scary. We got it. Keyboard mouse makes it so much harder. I'm like tapping D to keep it in line. Oh, I should have put the mushrooms on there. I was too laser focused on what we were doing. Oh, almost lost it. So they built into the game, if you have the dev controls enabled, It is GS player super strength toggle. It is for PC only. I know, but I didn't want to reconfigure it, and because it's set up as a grain truck right now, and this just sounded fun. Let's look at the map a little bigger. Are we gonna regret this? We're gonna regret this. I want that road right here, though, so it should be okay. Are we going into the big city? I haven't been over here yet. Things got 4 horsepowers, hopes and dreams. I yielded. You guys saw me. I yielded. But I agree, though. This is more fun. I mean, that's kind of cool. The neons are kind of cool. The truck fail videos. Oh, I thought it was on this road. So we need to go up here, take a left and then a right. Okay. It's like the irresponsible farmer or something is what we're doing here. Is should be doing field work, but we're like, let's just find out how much these saplings that I want to plant cost me, or will make me if I just sell them. Oh, I knew I was gonna do it. I broke too much. I broke too much. Too much brakes. Too many brakes there. Here. So I'm 6'3". There's no way I would fit in this in real life. Squirrel Bower. Fish, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'll probably be offline by the time you get back from the store. Is it gonna make it up this hill? We should get on the right side of the road. It's not entirely unrealistic. This little thing, yeah, like, I feel like there should be a balance between super strength and not super strength. Like, I feel like there's a few things that you should be able to pick up that you can't. Okay, so I think what we do, I want separate prices, because I imagine you can sell both of these. We know this is going to be like $4 grand, right? If the warehouse buys it. Do we sell it here? Oh no, that's where we buy stuff. How do we sell here? Oh, maybe that doesn't get sold here, but this does. It said warehouse. Oh, maybe here. Oh, so $400 and $240. That's exactly what I thought. That's actually not that bad though for one day of making saplings. But it's not OP like I was worried. This should be like $4 grand, right? But it doesn't. Okay, it does. Like, they don't sell it here. So let's put this back in. Oh, that's the problem with super strength sometimes. Yeah, my opinion is it's a video game. If you want to play it super realistic, play it super realistic. If you don't and you want to use super strength, use super strength. But it's also a slippery slope. Like, it loses its fun when you start doing that too sometimes. Nah, it says warehouse. Oh no, you can buy it from the warehouse. You can't sell it at the warehouse. All right, let's tag this place. We're just gonna cruise down here. Back where we came from. And we're gonna get this sold, then we're going to make a grass bale, get the goats happy. I don't even know where I'm going now, guys. I'm just kind of weaving and bobbing and weaving through the roads. Correction there. That's fun. That's fun. I didn't think it was gonna tip. I can tell you right now, this will be the only time I ever drive this thing. Sounds like an angry bee. Yeah, let's back out so we don't have to hear that as much. All right, let's be efficient. Oh, of course we're going to the other side of the map. So we went, basically we just saw the entire south of the map in that last drive, but didn't go very far. Oh, I didn't want to turn there. Oh, we can get there that way though. Oh, it's actually not a bad route. So I don't know, like, are they 2x? I don't 4x. I don't know what those terms mean completely. Slippery slope. I have not had a tornado event yet. Steve or to be proud of. But yeah, we'll get this sold. We're just kind of like, I don't know, market research. Is that what we're doing right now? Trying to figure out how, if we know like what's the best for profitability. The saplings, I definitely, it seems like it wow, run the stop sign, man. It seems like it makes sense to just use those for your own, but maybe one of those things is like build or grow as many saplings as you can for a season, plant all of your fields, and then whatever's left over, sell to the warehouse. I think that is the key. So yeah, we'll keep that populated with water, and I think we'll do it that way, because I think we have till... Oh, I thought I was gonna tip it. I think we have till spring to decide on that. Wombat. Watching Austin live yesterday. Oh, the AI traffic seemed brutal. I think it's an upgrade because they do like pass you, and they don't stop on the side of the road when you're in your field as much as they did in the other one. But the flip side of that is they drive aggressive. We saw some road rage earlier in the stream from a AI driver. This creek though looks gorgeous. Are we gonna make it up this hill? Oh, they don't even know. Like, I don't understand why they didn't build in better logic for the stop signs. There is no such thing as a stop sign in this game for the me or the AI. $10 miles. We're still going 10. Now we're going 9. Are we gonna make it? Near-death experience for sure. Trying to see if I can cut through there. I don't know, but this is a big mountain we're climbing. Might be faster to carry. I think it is faster. I wonder what speed we walk at or run at, because I am running right now. But this is faster. Okay, so we need to go this way again. Hey, I was gonna say, there's another steep hill. Maybe Giants just gave the traffic drivers some pills. That's an easy fix. You know, I've always, like, kind of wrote it off as it's a farming game, not a traffic game, and I always felt like that's probably the reason for not focusing on that stuff. But at some point, you kind of wish they would. I mean, it makes sense. It's not. Forestry is getting bigger in this game, it seems. I don't know. Forestry is part of agriculture, though, isn't it? I think we had that discussion. Maybe that was just a co-op crew discussion. Okay. So just this, we're just gonna sell this on the side of the road. We are. Yeah, 4,600 bucks. You know what? You can stay there. Oh, we had the mower running the whole time. Oh, this has to be unfolded to detach. Okay. Jeff, how's it going? Oh, sorry. I thought you said what's up. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm ready for bed. So it's normally I use I have a Moza racing wheel or a Moza trucking wheel that I usually use, and I have the Logitech. I forget what it's called. It has a joystick and a bunch of buttons, so I can like turn on the implements, raise and like I just accidentally hit one of the buttons to open a store. Apparently, one opens the menu. So I have that to my right. I can kind of hold on. So right here is the joystick. I'll take it off real quick. It doesn't take very long. So this thing here, and so that's for like, you know, all the implements or front loaders and all those things. And then the steering wheel I usually use. I took it out today because it was, the rice harvester was doing circles instead of just doing what it's supposed to do. So typically I have a steering wheel so I drive smoother, and it drives me nuts. Heavy equipment panel. Nice. Good night, BW. But we're gonna get the baler. It's the last thing we're gonna do. I've been talking way too much this week already. And this is where I'm getting today. So how does this work? Nice. And what sizes? We have, okay, 125. That's probably what we want to start with. We'll do that first and then go from there later on when we actually cut a real field. But we're just trying to get some food. This looks like a different model than we've used before of this baler. Traffic serves no purpose aside from a bit of emissions realism, in my opinion. I think it shouldn't have collision. Oh, that's an interesting idea there, Jenkins. Yeah, just shut the collision boxes off on the vehicles, on the, you know, the NPC vehicles. Yeah, keyboard and mouse is rough after using a steering wheel for so long. Another subscriber to the channel. Oh, we have that place tagged still? Yeah, this thing needs upgraded. That's true. You could just turn off traffic. That is a fair assessment. Or alternative. right, go ahead, truck. All right, let's see. Let's see how quick we can get a bale here. That was 25%. That's not bad. I think if I take this pass here, we can just do it and get this bale. MP, first time I have caught a live. Been watching your videos for months now. Thank you for joining. We're going to be live a lot more regularly. Actually, my content creation journey started on Twitch, which was in 2019 now, and it wasn't successful at all. I ended up being an affiliate for a while, but this is a whole new world. But I miss the live interaction. There's our skid steer. All right, so we're gonna get our goats fed finally. And then I get to go eat my cookie dough, what is it called? Concrete from Culver's that I have in the freezer. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that was a miss. Oh no, are you kidding? Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to lift it. It's struggling. All right, we might need to have something else for moving bales around. We live socks too? We live socks or lives? We live live. We live live. We live live. We live live. Like, I pre-ordered FS25, but I've been slow. Taking it slowly. There's like no mods really. Yeah. Oh! There's some honey too. Oh my goodness. The unbalance of how I loaded this bale is just causing a nightmare here. Is this the food thing? Oh! Okay. Is that some milk? Hey, I'm inside the barn. Alright, we got ourselves in a predicament here. 18 liters of milk there. Where does the food go? Aw, look at the baby. Like, if it doesn't go here... What the heck? Let's get this out of the way. We're just abusing super strength now. Put that back. I do love the way the goat milk populates, though, like a pallet. That sure does look like where feed should go. But why... It is grass. This thing said it takes grass, right? Oh my goodness. So the meadows, they're happy with the meadow right now. Feed should be on the other side of the spawn side. Okay. What is that icon then? It's not. Do we have to shred this? Oh, look at that. It's kind of nice. How do I water my cows? Your cow barn should have a little like water logo icon, and you get a something like where's it at? Something like this over here, filled with water. So I'm wondering if we need a bale shredder, and that's what's gonna feed them with this barn. Because that looks like food. This is odd. I thought that was a secondary drop point. I was thinking about working on a few mods. I've done a bunch of other games since this is Lua XML based. It shouldn't be too hard to cross. It's not actually. And the fact that like the way the mods are, like especially the script mods, the Lua is in there on all the mods, so you can just learn from them. Let's do this real quick. I didn't do it either. Okay, let's see what it tells us. Physics, light source, audio source. I think physics shows us this block here. The only thing I kind of want to know now. Hey, another subscriber. So let's spend more money. Like, is there... I never really used the bale shredders, or if that's what they're actually called. Is it just a feed mixer? So this one takes in hay, but not grass. So none of them even take in grass. I don't know what to do here. Oh, a blower is what it's called. So that takes... Yeah, but those are for straw. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know how to get you fed. What if we throw it in here? Here you go. Can you guys just chomp on that? Here, will you eat this? I don't know. Brody, how do you feed the goats? I just fed the ground. Always just use a feed mixer. It doesn't take grass though if you look at them. Well, it's a sheep pasture or a sheep barn. So it takes in straw, silage, mineral feed, forage, and hay. I don't know what this one is. All right, though. I think I'm going to call it here. We'll figure that out later. We're going to see if Nate's live and redirect to him. Oh, I can do that from here. I think. Can I? Screen goes black. Say hi to my desktop. I'll move that over. Stream settings. I always forget how to do this. If I do that... Hey, that's a bear! Oh, here we go. Edit. Customize, monetize. It's always so awkward when I can't figure out how to do these things. Oh, here we go. 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 All right, everyone say hi to Nate for me. We're going to go over there. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. I might be live tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. Have a good night, everyone. That's a cool bear. Did it work? Or do I have to end the stream for it to work? See, I'm such a... This is where I feel like an old man. I'm going to go to Nate's stream. Nah, okay, so I think I end it and it goes there, right? Your stream will stop automatically. Anyone watching in the center. Yes. Okay. Peace.